Over the last several months, I've been having an issue with my desktop PC. It's a Dell, just randomly shutting down. And it would happen when it was idle. If I was working on something, it worked normally. But sometimes I'd work on it for a few hours and then take a break or do something else, and I'd come back and it'd be shut down. Sometimes within 2 or more hours. And then I started to do it more frequently. Like I said, it wasn't a big issue because I could still work on it. It wouldn't interrupt the stuff I was doing. It was only shutting down when it was idle. So of course I did some research, made sure my cables were all connected properly. I was getting sufficient power. And I did see 2 posts on individuals that were having the same kind of problem. And what they did is they disabled the C states, which has to do with how the CPU manages power for its components and the activities involved with those components. Wasn't quite sure whether I wanted to do that, and then I ran into this video that some other guy had posted, and he had gone ahead and disabled the C states, and it worked for him supposedly. So it was at least 2 people that said, and like I said, one of them did reference that video, that it worked. And I'm going to put a link on the description if you want to look at that. If you're having that same problem, you can go to your BIOS. Now my computer was bought after 2007, and that's when that new BIOS came into play, the UEFI. And that's what I have on this Windows 10 computer, which stands for Unified Extensible Firmware Interface. So I'm just going to show you how to get there. If you have a regular BIOS, basically what you do is just power on, and what about the time you see your logo? And I just usually do it continuously. So sometimes as the computer is rebooting, you hit the F12 key, it could be F10, or it could be Shift and some other key. But in mine, when I turn it on, I hit the F12 key. And on the upper right, it tells you one-time BIOS. So I'm going to do that. So as I tap on my F12 key as my computer is booting, I get a screen like this, and I go to BIOS setup. And from this screen here, I go to performance. And then you see C states control. Click on that. And I get to this place here. So if I want, it's enabled right now. So uncheck it. That's what I did to disable it. And then below the screen here, you'll click on the apply link, and you can see there what it's telling you about the C states. I often use these for additional power when idle. Click on apply, and then on my setup, hit exit. Takes me to the home screen.